Mm. What we got? Yeah.
Started as an excuse to get to warmer weather in the winter has spawned decades of competition and tradition, and today, once again,
have a good one, bro. I know this one about to be a tough-ass game.
Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Fighting Irish, South Bend, Indiana, beneath the Golden Dome and Notre Dame Stadium. As we'll see, the number 13 team in the country, the USC Trojans, taking on the 17th ranked team in the land, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. Lining up to kick off and get this one started.
Go Bayard. No relation to Kevin Bayard. Yep, before you kick out of bounds.
He'll bring it out. It's fired. Gives him the big stiff arm. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one.
What's your name?
This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. From the gun, running back gets the give. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. And the legendary John McKay would be proud of the execution of the running game picking up the first down.
The basic principles of the run game, right? The easy stuff, the boring stuff, not fancy, not loved. Everybody likes points and all that other, stuff that goes with it, but you got to get the good running game. USC doing a good job of it.
Looking downfield on first down. Finds his man. It's Reese. And he earns a first down, and boy, did he earn it after taking that lift.
It was a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing at running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
Give to the running back. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48.
You got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
They'll keep it on the ground. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run.
And that play shows you really what this defense
on the block. I think make me.
To attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
They're going to try to throw for it on third down. Finds a man on the left. Breaks into the open. And he ran
two.
to take it in. Touchdown, Trojans.
Almost stepped out of mind.
They can use this first score to sort of set the tone, guys, in this
Almost
rivalry
stepped out of
matchup.
mind. Let's get the ball.
Score early. Get the crowd involved. Get the nerves out of the way, Palmer, when you're playing in a big rivalry game.
Yeah, and I feel like momentum's always a big thing in any game, but in rivalry games, it's that much more important because everybody is going to feed off that first score now.
They get set for the point after. We have the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the finisher coming on a touchdown pass from 52 yards out. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. So many memorable and historic moments in this rivalry, guys. It's almost a century old now. First meeting in 1926.
When you think of all the great coaches that have graced the sidelines in this rivalry, right? Luke Rockne, Eric Parsegian, John Robinson, Pete Carroll. A lot of national championships between these two schools, David.
Lou Holtz, we could keep going on. The uniforms are always strong, always consistent. Fan bases are always so great. This is a game you can set your watch by. You know it'll be great.
Well, your opponent scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic. But I know, having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him making some nice throws here on their opening drive. He's going to try and see if he can get this thing tied up.
Got out of trouble, got rid of it. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
And I tell you what, when you got a guy that is that good at dissecting your defense, you better get pressure. Nice job by the defense, hurrying him up, speeding up the thought process.
Notre Dame comes to the line, trying to convert on third and short. Looking downfield, it's Herrera. Pocket breaking down. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. He'll go down right there, but what a big play to come up with that turnover.
Man, that is
zero.
When I play cover zero, I'm bringing pressure. And that
I want to cover zero. All right, that's what I do.
Ball to come out of the quarterback's hand. Nice job.
He'll try to take it back. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one.
As a defense, it's so hard covering this guy. Because of his frame, you're not really going to match up. But this guy's also got some wheels. The hard part is bringing him down after the catch. This guy's like a giant giraffe. You're just lions hanging on his neck, trying to drag him to the ground. Not easy to do.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Out of the gun, looking to throw. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Southern Cal. Fitted in the window for the score.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 touchdowns on the year.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it.
It was a blind throw though, because he took away that zig right out.
Just 2 plays, they get the long
fucking read on that. I meant to press. I meant to press X, but I just made sure I threw it perfectly at that moment.
Cross-country rivalry between these old foes. It started because Luke Rockne's wife wanted to go to California late in the season as the next chapter unfolds today.
That sounds perfect. And my wife wanted this. Same thing I would do. Happy wife, happy life. It's always interesting to hear how these rivalry trophies come about, but I know one thing. USC, Notre Dame, every year, Palmer, is appointment television.
It is. My brother Billy played for Notre Dame, and I'll be honest, I used to get jealous watching him play against the Trojans, whether it was at Coliseum or whether it was at Notre Dame. This is one of the best rivalries in all of college football, and one that I wish I could have been a part of.
Quarterback just flat, missed it, incomplete.
This defensive coaching staff, they love their secondary, and they love the matchups they have. They believe they've got 5 guys at least back there that can cover one-on-one. You saw a great example of it there on 3rd down, forcing the incompletion.
Grab near the sticks. It's Hester. Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense.
That's got to feel really good for this quarterback. It's early in the game, so these 3rd downs are big. You're trying to get your offense into a rhythm and flow. Nice job reading the defense. A beautiful pass.
To the air, it's Herrera. Working that wide receiver screen. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Getting suffocated right away. How about the DB? Just seeing that initially, pulling the trigger, getting to him, get him on the ground, get the tackle for a loss.
A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
The Irish trying to keep this drive moving on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass.
Hey, good read. Good fucking read.
Down right there, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks.
That's really got to make this offensive coordinator feel good calling plays. You get a completion on 3rd down early in the game, and he should be having a lot of confidence.
Good way to be there. 37.
And they make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the 1st quarter. 2nd down coming up. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. And the incomplete pass will wrap up the 1st quarter. As we head to the quarter break, it is USC holding the lead. They came out and jumped on them early in the 1st. Let's take a break and look at the 1st quarter stats. Just about ready to get things started here in the 2nd. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. So they had a chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Back to pass, it's Herrera. Going for it all.
Hey, what fucking linebacker? Kick it or punt it. Let's go.
Instead, it's 4th down.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win 1st and 2nd down. You set up 3rd and longs like that. You can
kick it or punt it, bro.
Get the pass rush going. Everybody in the back end expecting throw, and that's how you force incompletions and force 4th downs.
It's 4th and 8 and never a hesitation.
My guy. Hold up, my guy. I got 30 seconds, but down by 2 scores.
Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Notre Dame looking for this 4th down conversion. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He's got it. 1st down and more. He goes out of bounds right at the 30. Good pickup on that one. Notre Dame ready to go with another 1st down. He wants to throw it again. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
This offense just has to find a way to find a rhythm here. They're playing at home, and they want this crowd to stay involved and be an asset in the game, but they need to start making plays. They can't keep throwing incompletions this early.
Going to swing it on second down. This time he's got it.
Sorry.
He takes it all the way down to the 10-yard line. An explosive play with this offense.
That quarterback has a hose. That dude could throw it to a car wash and not get away. Great job of putting that ball on a line to his wide receiver.
Notre Dame has it now, 1st and goal. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
Tell you what, that was a lightning fast decision. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do right away. Makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good, and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that thing. I know that.
Quarterback may change this route. Dropping back, it's Herrera.
Good defense. They tried to work me, man. They tried to let him go to the back shoulder and shit, man. Come on, man.
Second and goal. And they try to throw the football. They stay tight on him. If I'm this offense, maybe I run some crossers, a little pick route, try to get my guy open.
Now 3rd and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. From the gun, wants to pass. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover.
Put the track shoes on. Put the track shoes on, Jordan. Peace to Jordan.
And he's going to run it all
Good play, Jordan.
Touchdown, USC. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown.
Fucking play.
Look, a lot of time left. There's a little bit of distance right now being put on the scoreboard.
There it is, but it's so awesome when you're a defense and you study all week about what's coming and what routes to be ready for, and then you jump the route and you make the plays and you just go get in that end zone. It is so beautiful.
Alright, I know y'all still got more. There's a whole lot of game.
Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. They've got nothing done so far, and they already find themselves in a 3-possession hole, Jesse.
Yeah, and as a head coach, you're wondering, what didn't I say? What didn't I do to get my team ready to go? Because we look like we're sleepwalking at this point.
Nothing went well in the first quarter. You just say refresh. Like, let's try to find a way now. Chip into this lead. Try to make it somewhat manageable when we get to the half.
Out of the crowd, and now he's got
Wait.
room.
I couldn't get over there in time. Good play.
Touchdown, Irish. Once he got a step, it was all over right to the house.
And how nice is it to have a playmaker like that I can get the ball out of my hands right to him and say, all right, dude, you got jets. You can
I'm bad
fly,
defense. That one for the happen.
make some people miss, outrun some angles, and get all the way to the end zone.
Let's go.
Fielded in the end zone. It's fired. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. They've been firing on all cylinders, touchdowns on each of the first 2 drives, and they'll try to make it 3 for 3. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard.
Man, a lot of times when you blitz that linebacker, it's about timing. You don't show your hand. When he gets up to the line of scrimmage, gets right through the line and makes the tackle for him.
And as soon as the running back gets the football, he's got a face full of linebacker.
Not much you can do there. Like, you got to have a little better block. You got to identify that blitz a little bit faster by the offensive line. And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication.
Damn, bro. Nobody even right there.
Everybody being on time, man. This crowd really affecting the football game.
3rd and long. Try to convert through the air. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's cut. The Trojans will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. First one of the day is off. He was called on 3 times in that victory last week. Just a wall of defenders. And he's guided out of bounds after a short return. Here come the Irish back on offense. This feels like a pivotal moment. Get the ball back on the punt. You need to put points on the board on this drive.
Yeah, it's a sense of urgency right now has got to be high for this offense. Trailing the way they are here, David, they've got to be able to put something together, score some points, and build confidence.
Yeah, it's not panic time, but you do want to build that confidence and find something that you can do well to start to build on. I think this offense is starting to figure themselves out a little.
Couldn't play 30, Sam.
There was nowhere to go. Well, he comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time that my guy is a little bit more athletic than that defensive guy. Defense won this battle, but I like trying to get this guy the ball in space.
Complete in the middle. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. The give on the inside. Oh, he's got some space. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business. 1st and goal.
You know, as a defense, you can have the right call and the right guy in the right spot, but that guy's just too good. How about the running back on that play? Just making it happen, breaking off the huge gain. It's tough to get these guys up.
Touchdown!
He's slow.
Quick strike through the air for the score.
It's too slow.
Man, I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead.
Yeah, lock back in.
You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
And with the extra point, they're down a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone, it's fired. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Got it in the middle, it's Tyree. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the 1st down, but a good gain on that play. And the Trojans moving quickly to the line. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a 1st down.
Well, he was able to gash him on that play. You just give this guy 1 inch, one little crease. He puts his foot in the ground. He gets north fast.
They'll move the wide receiver. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. There he goes. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense.
Grade 6.
Striking distance. The Trojans getting set on 1st and 10. Makes the catch. It's Tyree. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move this thing to the 1st down. And the Trojans are in the red zone. Pulls and fires complete. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. The give to the back. And he
Should
never
have
had
kept
a
running.
chance. Just
Should have kept running.
We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Big third down in the red zone, and this crowd is getting behind this defense. Looking to throw for it. Working that left side now. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Fourth down and 1, and they'll go for it. You want to know what impact home field advantage can have? There it is. The offense will walk it back. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And now the lead is extended a little further. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Very intriguing Big 12 matchup today, gentlemen. Here's a look at how it finished up. Miami opened up a can, and how many times can you say you went into someone else's building and beat them by double digits? It's what happened today, and the rest of college football should take notice. This game may or may not impact the college football playoff, fellas, but it's bound to shake things up in the Big 12 standings.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. With just about 30 seconds to go in the half, how aggressive do you want to be here? Looking for a man. It's Herrera. Fires to the wideout. And here's the third interception of the night. Get it down to the 28-yard line. It is a first down, and they have to show some urgency here.
And I like the aggressiveness. I understand you're down, right before the half. You want to go get some points, but you can't turn the football over here. Now you've set the other team up in a position to maybe get more points as the first half's winding down.
Gets the back moving.
Fuck. So, 2 more times. 2 more times.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. The pull and throw off the RPO.
Let's go.
Oh, out of space.
Let's go. First catch, Trimble. Okay, Trimble.
So much about the passing game is about timing, execution, communication, and these two, that's a virtual textbook there.
And no doubt about it. And the receiver making plays for his quarterback, being dependable, running the route to the right depth consistently.
I'm doing this shit.
And with the extra
Needed it, y'all. Needed a little 14-point swing, y'all.
That's the kind of drive.
Well, actually,
see quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone.
not a 10-point swing. Put the 3 points in there.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt.
That's an interception, then touchdown. Needed it.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Dropping back, it's Herrera. Here comes the heat. Makes How about this senior picking up some yardage and making a nice
play?
The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half.
Should have ran. Should have ran at him.
Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. He wants to change this route. To the air on first down. And the
That was
catch
smart.
along the sideline will come up a little short of the first down.
And on that outbreaking route, really it's designed for the receiver to make the catch before falling out of bounds. Nice timing and anticipation by the quarterback on that throw.
And he left me over there.
Notre Dame trying to keep this drive moving on second and short. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. He's got him along the sidelines, and the foot is clearly down for the catch, and they'll move the chain.
Well, it's a nice job by the receiver getting out of bounds to save some clock. You're probably out of field goal range, so you're thinking Hail Mary here at the end of the first half.
We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. And they'll kick it from the left side, a 44-yard try. Just drives it between the uprights.
Good kick, bro.
That'll close the gap to 14.
He got that 3
And
points
you want a
back there.
touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
You take one back.
He'll bring it out. It's fired. They
Very
finally make
cool.
the stop. That's going to make those
Very
halftime
cool.
stats look a little bit nicer as we head to the break. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Yeah, we got finished.
The Trojans will kick it away to start the second half. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. Maybe adjustments or attitude adjustments. They've got to find a way to run the ball at least some here in the second half.
I do think you said something that's important. I think running the football is an attitude. Like, it starts with the offensive lineman and being physical, having a nasty attitude. Running back, same thing. I think they need more of that in the second half.
You know, and I think then if you're this defense, you have an opportunity to make a statement here. Yeah, I know you guys went in at halftime and you riled yourselves up and you told yourself that you think you can run the ball on us. On this very first drive, we're going to prove to you, just like in the first 30 minutes, you cannot.
Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down.
You're down. Obviously, it's a half. You had a conversation. We got to come out and put points on the board. And, Jesse, it looks like they're going to start with the ground game.
And I love this, David, too. Regardless of whether they're losing or they're winning, come out here and try to be the most physical unit here in the second half. Get this run game established.
Back to throw, it's Herrera. Quickly out to the tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there, moving it forward just a few.
I think that time offensively, you're just trying to take what the defense is giving you, right? They're playing zone coverage. You got your big fella just working right over the ball. It's an easy pitch and catch. Just take the profit, and let's keep going.
Empty backfield, 5 wide receivers on 2nd and 6. Makes the grab over the middle. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
And that's a really nice route by the wide receiver. Just understanding I got to win right now. I got to get inside of that guy, and I know I'm going to get contact. You run over the middle of the field on a slant, you're going to get hit. Nice job securing the catch, making the play.
The offense changing the play. Wants to go up top on first down. Snagged out of the air. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
out of the shotgun. They go to the ground. Turning it on. The freshman brought down after a really nice run there.
And running backs are so good, so talented, so elusive. You see nowadays they really have the ability to make you miss, run you over. Unbelievable effort. Nice job. You keep that going, you're going to be hard to stop.
Sends it back in motion. Wants to throw on first down. Lets it fly deep down.
Oh, what a throw.
Touchdown,
What a throw. I'm trying to pick it instead of just hand the receiver. What a throw. Hell of a throw.
Carving him up, completely comfortable, knows exactly what he's getting, had so much success today. You got to find a way to
hell of a goddamn throw.
He'll bring it out. It's fired. He gets a
98 speed. Appreciate it, Buyer. Like a bird. I didn't know if that was a lineman or not, but when I seen he couldn't run, we gone.
Doing what they need to do every year. We look forward
it might win return specialist of the year, but I'm trying to get to that playoff.
He's got some answering to do, Palmer.
Touchdown, Jesus is celebrating somewhere.
Yeah,
Touchdown so far by Notre Dame. They're hitting on all cylinders. They knew how big this game was coming in. They knew they had to be dialed up and ready to go. And they have.
Yeah, I play some defense though, y'all.
I think the Jules Shillelagh might be making a trip to South Bend.
The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. Here come the Irish back on offense. How about the way they attacked the last time they had the ball, mixing run and pass and winding up in the end zone, Jesse?
That's why recruiting is so important. They've got weapons in every skill position on the field. Any of these guys is dangerous if they touch the football. Let's see what they do on this drive, David.
And so, Palmer, I got to take away something. I can't let them have everything and have success. I got to be aggressive against the run or play for the pass. I can't give them everything.
He got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete.
And I think that's one of the hardest routes to defend when you're outside and they're running comebacks. You think about it, it looks like it's going deep, I can't get beat deep. Receiver sits down, but how about the break on the football? Getting in between him and the receiver and making the big play.
Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Looking to throw, it's Herrera. Back open in the middle.
I like, I'm about to say it don't work. That man fake it.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
They're in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, and this is why you have a prominent jawline and an urgent resolve. They'll go for it. Maybe some confusion on the snap count. It's going to be a false start. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Notre Dame lining up to punt it away. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. Able to get the first one of the day away. They did have to send him out 3 times in that victory last week.
Oh, I was about to say, if they let me get the spin all right, I do. Running back searching for a hole. Picks up the first down, still moving. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground.
Well, you saw that broken tackle, David. This defense has to do a real good job with gang tackling to stop this guy today.
You cannot assume one guy's going to get him to the ground. Everybody's got to swarm to the football, all eyes on him, and play physical.
Might as well give it to him again. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still, just a very short gain.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
They made the stop right at the 30-yard line, but it's a 10-yard pickup and a first down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical. They're trying to stay on the field.
The give to the back. You'll take 4 yards on first down.
Full quarter, y'all. 6 and 4 quarter.
That's the end of the period, and USC has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. As we start the fourth quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. So the final period starts with a second down play. They go to the ground. Got enough for the first. Got some room, headed to the goal line.
32.
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Trojans. That'll give him a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5. Traveler in the entire Trojan nation starting to feel their oats as SC has built a lead in this one.
I'm impressed, too, with the Trojans in this one. They've got a lot of competition in conference week in, week out. You don't get a break when you go out of conference to play Notre Dame, but mentally, they've had a lot left in the tank. They are dominating Notre Dame here.
Man, it's so fun to watch year after year. Great uniforms, great football. This matchup, the Jewel Shillelagh, every single year is always fun to watch.
To the air, it's Herrera. It's complete to the right.
Oh, he broke it.
And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few.
I know a lot of people don't like prevent yourself from winning, but when I'm up by 3 scores in the fourth quarter, I am not giving up a single big play. I'm letting you check it down, throw it in front of me. I'm going to tackle you.
That's what they get. Trying to let me get that tackle.
And that clock is running out.
It's an offense that takes pride in being physical. They try to get it going on the ground, but no gain on that.
Just nowhere to run, not a lot of wiggle room for the ball carrier.
This defense came in knowing that they had to match their
I try to get over there.
Oh, he's getting ahead of steam.
We're going to trust him.
20. He's showing it all. The juice, the jets, the moves, and he's got it down to the 16-yard line. The entire complexion of this possession changed on that one play. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 20. Here's a hit. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed time.
But he was going. I thought they was going to let him try to catch it. I'm trying to smack his ass.
You're putting extra DBs on the field.
They hit him right in his helmet.
Has to throw to get back in this one in the fourth quarter. So your best cover guys on the field, and they force an incompletion on the last one.
So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top.
Watch him. Oh, I should have stayed him.
Incomplete. Man, oh man, is that one this junior would love to have back.
At this point of the game in the fourth quarter, it is going to be tough for this offense to get some completions here because now, trailing by this much, the defense is expecting pass, and they're putting a whole bunch of extra DBs on the field to help them out in coverage.
Wants to keep it in the air. Going for 6. For the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. And they'll close in on him after a good return.
Appreciate you 3 for being there.
And I love this defense.
I had to worry about something totally different.
You got the lead in the fourth quarter. Get your nickel packages. You know the pass is coming, and the execution was great.
Yeah, they thrive on takeaways, and they love to get into games late with the lead because one of the strengths of their entire team is their secondary, and you saw it there. In nickel, they're able to come away with the pick, and it's looking like they're going to be able to seal this game.
They'll snap it from the 25 here on first down. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get it done.
And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive
Ain't your fault, 28. They made me
After taking a loss on that last run, a little bit of pressure right now for this offense on their own side of the field. They've got the lead here in the fourth quarter, but this is a critical third down that they have to convert. They don't want to give the ball back and put the pressure on their own defense.
Pass the sticks, and he may get more.
He said 32.
Good idea to gang tackle. First guy couldn't get him. Second guy finally did. And the Trojans are marching down the field. They'll give it to him again. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
This is an area of the game on offense you've got to be able to run the football well. You've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and obviously you're in your own end here, but you want to bleed the clock. You want to stay on the field and keep getting first down, so you have to be able to run.
He breaks a tackle. Oh, he's got some space.
He's slow.
Inside the red zone, and they are set up at the 17.
He fast but slow.
Yeah, it's make or break time for this defense. Now, they got to get a stop, and if that's bringing more bodies in, bringing more beef in, they're running the football right up the gut, right at you. They're not going to throw the football in this situation. Time to be more physical and get this big stop.
He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough. How important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Complete to the right.
Thank you, double R.
And they take it in for 6 more points. They can now exhale just a little bit with that lead, and they are close to a victory here in the 8th week of the season. My goodness, he is putting on a laser show right now. Liner, Palmer, Pat Hayden, Marinovich, you name it. These guys are going to be looking up at this.
Hey, boy.
Just spinning the bean all over the yard. That's why you come to USC. Those names you mentioned, and you know that ball's going to be in your hands. You get to go make plays, and he is doing exactly that.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Drive starts from their own 25-yard line. To throw, it's Herrera. He's got it down the middle. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chain. The clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. He's got it.
Exactly.
Big play. Takes him into bus territory. He's out of bounds at the 47. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Looking down the middle. Tight in getting vertical. Brought down at the 32-yard line. Picks up 15 yards on the play and an important first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to throw again. And that is his 5th interception, a nightmare he is not waking up from. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Too much.
Well, man, we've seen explosive offensive firepower all game long, and here we are late in an obvious passing situation trying to get this thing close. The big INT, finally the defense.
There he goes. Gets it past the marker. And they'll get him down, but boy, did he put some dudes in the spin cycle. My goodness. Just nosing into enemy territory at the 49. It's 1st and 10. Smart move to keep it on the ground. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Caught in the backfield. It's Tyreek. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there.
And this offense continuing to spin the football, man, continuing to add to a great day. They've built this big lead. They've shown you a variety that they can do. A lot of really
to the side.
And I like it, man. Continue to throw the football. Continue to be who you are. It's the defense's job to stop it.
Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33.
GG's, bro.
The Trojans have it with a 1st and 10. They're going to ride this running back.
Sorry.
Great running backs consistently make people miss, and he did a really good job of breaking one tackle, but he couldn't do it to the next, and to the next, and to the next. The offensive line would have to do a lot better job, giving him some more space so he can get out in the open field and make some plays for this offense.
Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5.
I love DBs that want to tackle. They get an opportunity to look like heroes on these outside toss plays. Physical play by the corner there, getting the ball carried down behind the line of scrimmage.
Man, those last 2 plays were disasters, and now it's 3rd and 17. I guess they're just trying to build up the stats. And as the ball
Good defense, bro.
The clock has hit 0. Tommy Trojan arrives with a sword on his belt and a jeweled shillelagh at his side after knocking off the Fighting Irish. That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Thanks,